Welcome back to the Brad Ketchum channel with another One Piece chapter reading reaction video. This chapter is the latest chapter. We caught up to all of the chapters that are out. So this chapter is 1065 and is called The Six Faces of Vegapunk. So Lab Stratum Egghead, the island of the future. So now we're going to the lab of Vegapunk, finally. So the reason they stayed on the ship. So Zoro, as I said in my review video, decided to stay on the ship. The way I see it, when it comes to the government island, you gotta think about who's gonna be around to bail them out if they get caught. Of course, that is very smart of Zoro. Brook also stayed behind. Forgot about that. I was thinking the same thing, says Brook. Would you care for some tea? So they are talking to Caribou. So they know that Caribou is there. Excuse me, sirs. You're still here, says Zoro. What? Hang on, just give me moments of your time, says Caribou. I know our deal was to drop me off anywhere away from Wano, but I didn't think we'd be heading for the government island. For a government island. I heard you helped out. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot about that. He made a deal. Yeah, that's why Caribou was still there. Caribou made a deal where they decided to drop him off anywhere else except for, yeah, except for Wano. Drop him off from anywhere except Wano. Okay, yeah, so that's why. So Zoro said, I hear you helped our captain out. Appreciate it. See you around. And Caribou thinking, these jerks, I'll remember this, crying in the meantime. So back to the entrance to the Vegapunk lab, so the Dexter's laboratory entrance. They are amazed. The stairs are moving. So yeah, it's an escalator. Of course, in the One Piece world, there is like no escalator or whatever. And Nami's saying, new steps are sprouting out of the ground. What kind of setup is this? How's it powered? Says Frankie. Okay, so he wants to know more. You could say the whole island runs on fire. After all, you can convert its power into any kind of energy. Doesn't that burn through a lot of natural resources? Oh, so diving into real world problems now. So I'm always looking into alternative fuels. If only there was such a thing as an eternal flame, says Lilith. Then I'd be able to make my very own sun. A sun? Says Frankie. So the doors are sliding open now. What the? She's going right through the wall? Oh yeah, wait. No, the doors are not opening. It's that Lilith is just passing through the gate. Okay, so Lilith, hey, open up. Lilith-chan, stop dilly-dallying and walk through. You should never let your own senses dupe you. So it's a hologram. Okay, a hologram door. Very, yeah, very interesting. So what is it, Edison? So Sanji is taking a peek through the door. So Robin now passing through as well. We pass through too. No way! It's turned back into solid metal again? Huh? So this is the lab. Wait. So Usopp now is feeling the wall, feeling the gate, and now it is a metal gate. So actually it did slide open, but it was... Huh. So my guess is like there is like a hologram in front of the door where it opened and now you can pass through the hologram, and once they pass through, the real doors closed again. So I'm taking a guess that that's the case. So this is the lab. Where did Lilith-chan get to? Hey, y'all can get going dead ahead. Y'all can keep going dead ahead. Yeah, I read that wrong. Y'all can keep going dead ahead. Who's that? Vegapunk's Edison. Howdy. Now just keep walking like I said. Now, a full spread. Let's look for some future treasure. Future treasure like what? Like a flower made entirely... Wait, let me enlarge this because this is actually quite a large panel. Like a flower made entirely out of exquisite antique gems. That's a weird fantasy, says Usopp. I can tell if your taste is closer to a little girl or an old hag. Okay, a future kick, and Nami kicks Usopp because of the very, very good pun that he made. And Sanji is surprised about something. So Frankie now saying, "Hey, what are you doing there? What are you doing here, Jinbei?" So we see Jinbei's Seraphim form now. So I don't remember who said it, but there's like some theorist that said that it was going to be all the previous warlords who were replaced by the Seraphim. So yeah, that's kind of a confirmation that, which we already knew, that that's the case. So Robin, of course, noticing, I don't think that's him. Doesn't he look a little too young? Usopp, well, my first guess would be he's his son. Sanji, nah, I'm going with option 3. It's a coincidence. Nami, yeah, but on second thought, maybe Jinbei was somehow turned into a kid? And Sanji replying, I mean, the kid's got wings, although there's an ominous air about him. Out with it. Who the heck are you? He may look like a kid, but he's just as big as the real Jinbei. I've got a bad feeling there's a fourth possibility. He's a pacifista, says Frankie. And he's right. The pacifista laser beam coming. So this was all one giant trap, says Usopp. We should have known the world government was never gonna roll out the red carpet. Does that mean they're using a clone of Jinbei as a soldier? But he's still a kid. I really don't want to fight him, says Nami. And we see beep beep. Wait, what? The Jinbei Seraphim just made a beep beep sound effect, and I'm sorry, Neko, I made you jump a little bit. So the Jinbei Seraphim made a sound beep beep, and then all of a sudden dives into the ground. And of course, Usopp saying he's got fruit powers? What's going on? Should I pop out to help Nami? Not yet, Zeus. Oh, okay, so Zeus is still talking to Nami, asking her if she needs help. She's saying not yet. So Frankie, hey, I know that ability. And Jinbei popping out of the... Yeah, it's not water, it's popping out of the ground, hitting Nami, not hitting Nami, grabbing Nami by the throat. Nami asking, Nami saying Jinbei, but it's not Jinbei, and you're gonna you're gonna make Sanji furious, of course. Sanji furious now. That's it, you just signed your own death warrant. I don't give a crap whether you're Jinbei or not. And using his flamjambe, or whatever you want to call it. Gigantefleur, says Robin. What he said. That was unforgivable. Sea serpent. Okay, so they are engaging finally. So Snapdragon Spank. And the Jinbei Seraphim is really using techniques that Jinbei used. Like, now he's grabbing some soil or water or whatever you want to call it, because there is no water. But I don't know what he's using. Get out of there, Robin. So you can use Fishman Karate too, says Usopp. Lethal Green Star, Skull Exploding Grass. Dead in the middle. I know this isn't Jinbei, but this still feels messed up. He's gone. Okay, so now he's grabbing Usopp by the throat. Sanji saying, Usopp, I've got this, Sanji. Ah, okay, yeah, Frankie now saying, I've got this, Sanji. Usopp, don't move a muscle. Radial beam. And watch it, shark. In the meantime, something yeah, okay, so in the meantime, one of the Vegapunks warned the Jinbei Jr., I will call him, and she said, watch it, as shark, or shark, maybe. So, I'm taking a guess that Frankie would have been able to damage him. Holy, he just used a beam. Who in tarnation is this guy? So, of course, now we see a new Vegapunk. Okay, so we see Vegapunk, Flare, Edison. So, I reckon this is getting real risky. The Seraphim's still just a kid. Yeah, the Seraphim is still just a kid. We ain't meant to put it through a laser test till later. You said it, says the evil. Does he have the faintest idea how much one Seraphim costs? I'll rip him to blasted... read that wrong. I'll rip his blasted skull off. I wouldn't go that far. Okay, so it's an accent. I wouldn't go that far. Don't you think that's a bit too evil? Oh, Eureka! I've just thought up a new invention, says Edison. I'll leave the rest to you, Pythagoras. I have to... I'll have to jot down the blueprints right away, she says. Of course, says Wisdom Pythagoras, so the Wisdom Vegapunk. My hands are always so full at this point, I'd even take help from the cat. A cat following Edison now. So, Pythagoras saying, you don't come across battle data this rich every day. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Let's get some input. Okay. The ideas won't stop flowing. York, be a doll and eat something for me. Sure thing. And York, also a Vegapunk, starts eating. She's munching, saying delicious. Bring seconds for Dr. York. Her current BMI is over 600. Okay, that's a lot. The Seraphim's attack patterns have continued to develop as it grows. That suggests that one lineage factor really does store some of our recollections and capabilities. That's a mouthful, and my throat is getting dry. We should try and accelerate their growth, although that presents new obstacles. Green blood concentration has risen and heart rate is up to 90 beats per minute. Green blood concentration. Okay. Do like the Lunarians have green blood? Perhaps. Ah! I really need the toilet. I go myself, but I can't afford to waste any time. What? Flushes. Ah. Grin. Who's that? Wait, what? What? That did not just happen. So we see like a fat York, like a really, really fat York. She's saying she needs to go to the toilets, and then all of a sudden she's slim. So she took like a massive dump there. Okay. Did not expect to see that. That hit the spot, she says. Don't take it too far now, Oda. Don't take it too far. Gotta punch something to help me digest. Says Atlas. Gonna have a hard time remembering the names there. And then York goes to sleep, so sleepy. Dr. York's on today's fourth as the end cycle, which is snack, dump, nap. So yeah, she took a massive dump there. So carry over all the materials Dr. Pythagoras needs. And York is sleeping. Also, Dr. Edison is preparing for another experiment. Get to simulation room 88. That's enough, Seraphim. Return. I can't move. Yeah, my fear. The suits are traps. Usopp saying he can't move. Okay. Good news is the Seraphim also stops. So Edison, Lilith, Pythagoras, you three have had your fill too, right? Ah, what a shame. Of course that scoundrel butts in when things finally get good. Eureka, says Edison. I'm Dr. Vegapunk, Shaka. Dr. Vegapunk's Shaka, the logic one. You must be the Strawhat pirates. And we don't really see a face reveal, but like a mask and whatever. So I'm taking a guess that he is like the closest to the real Vegapunk as in facial expression. I'm taking a guess, like maybe the younger version of him. That's us. What the hell? What the hell did you just do to our shoes? They're stuck to the floor. Dom shoes can be magnetically disabled at any point while in the laboratory. Okay. So you're saying resistance is futile until then? I know better than to let my guard down around pirates. Wait, we've already met two Vegapunks, that woman and the other one on the speaker. Yes, but I'm also Vegapunk. Oh yeah? Did I forget to mention I'm Vegapunk too? Who's up? Oh yeah, did I forget to mention that I'm Vegapunk too? Frankie, would you cut it out? And then the Shaka saying, do you think this island looks like the future? Frankie saying, it's beyond the future. I mean, just look at these mega sea beasts. These mega sea beasts. There's also Vegaforce 01 and the island Aircon 2. This is as futuristic as it gets. I've never seen anything like this place before, says Nami. For real, what kind of goodies are you making here? Says Frankie. I want to take a full tour to take it all in. There's no way you and I wouldn't get along. You feel me, Vega-chan? Shaka saying, it's actually quite the contrary. This is an island of the past. Huh? Check it out, Chopper. You can tell cause it's all Check it out, Chopper. You can tell cause it's all rusted and stuff. It's real metal, not another hollow thing, right? No, skip the right, and there was no right, and it was wah by Chopper. What the heck? Could something like this really move? Says Bonnie. If it could, how is that level of tech possible? Says Jinbei. For something so ancient looking. What do you mean by past? Void Century! Void Century, I'm calling it. What do you mean by past? Well, what if I were to tell you that long ago there was once a highly advanced kingdom, not unlike Egghead when it comes to technology, a civilization from 900 years ago? Would you believe me? 900 years ago. I want to write it, says Luffy. And we see we see like a robot thing, and I think there is like a sword pierced right through the stomach of the robot. What was the world like back then? So we're gonna learn about the Void Century 2 now. Wow. Huh. So that makes me think about like also in real life stuff like the Egyptians, because the Egyptians also had like technology that we up to this day we still do not have. Like they had advanced technology which got lost. There are also other civilizations that had technology that we lost and don't even know how to make it anymore. That's very interesting to see, and I did not expect that on the future island. Okay, so I'll make a review video now, just like I used to, like make a review video about all the chapters that I read. So my review video will be about this chapter alone. So yeah, this was it for my reaction video. I'll see you guys in the review.